oh my god, it looks so good in my head, but when I did it, like, so I am back. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Patch. This video is going to be a chill, chatty video, so go get some drinks, go get some coffee, go get some snacks, go get some popcorn, because we've got a lot of catching up to do. So I've been telling myself that this year, 2021, I'll be uploading lots of videos on my YouTube channel. I'll be finally focusing and like vlogging, but unfortunately, young girl has a lot of responsibilities. You know, I'm into numerous organizations and different initiatives, and of course, FAQS. So I wasn't able to upload, but that's why we're here. We're going to have a little catch up and see what I've been up to this past few months. So what happened? For the past few months, I have been working non-stop on my org works, on ACADS, on a lot of gigs and different initiatives. So all of my energy and time have been consumed by all of that. So let me give you guys a little background of what happened. Roll the tapes. During the month of March, a lot of opportunities came to me. I organized an event for the celebration of women's rights that month. I was also given the opportunity to run as a student representative in our university. I joined a writer's workshop as one of the requirements of my creative writing class, and I was also invited to be a guest speaker. What I'm about to share to you guys are very personal, and it's going to be my own story and experiences. And I know there have been a lot of, bigger problems in the world that other people are going through, but I just want to share my story to you all, and hopefully it will resonate to your hearts and you'll find comfort in my story. I have always been about the hustle. I've always loved working, especially if I'm very passionate about it. But there are also a lot of negative effects of overworking yourself. When everything finally ended, I felt the burning out phase kicking in. It didn't help that I lost the elections, so I wasn't able to like live up my AOC fantasy this year. So I was feeling a lot of like different sorts of things, and I wasn't able to process them because I had the next thing coming up, which is our council elections for our college. Then after that, we have the celebration of a Pride Month, which my organization has to launch my annual project for this one. And also I had to audit for Silima National Writers Workshop. So I didn't really had time to like pause to process the things that happened to me for the past few months. Because at that time, I was super unmotivated to do anything, and I just feel like a machine, to be honest. Like, just doing everything without thinking about, without introspection. But I cannot really pause because I have a lot of responsibilities and I just cannot run away from them. And I need to show up for my organization, for the people, and of course for my friends. And trust me, I love working, I love helping people, I love showing up for my community. But at that time, I just felt like a machine, and I could just feel my body slowly giving up on me. But I wasn't just paying much attention to it because I wasn't done with all the work that needs to be done. And when all of it finally ended, I had an extreme fever. I couldn't breathe, to be honest, and I could feel all of my back aching all over the place. Don't worry, friends, it was not COVID, but let me give you guys a sneak peek of what I looked like. I really had to use a nebulizer to like help me breathe, and thank you so much. Shout out to Lachmi for like helping me navigate and on or operate the nebulizer. So I guess I will be sharing with you guys the things I learned from my work life, from my experiences, and here are the dangers of hustle culture. Lesson number 1. Don't equate your worth to your productivity. For so long, I have been convinced that my worth has something to do with my productivity. Whenever I'm chilling, I've always had this sense of guilt rushing through my chest because if you're not working, you're a piece of trash, period. And now I realized how fucked up that sounds. I remember during the weekends, especially Sundays, I really wanted to hang out with my family more or just live in the moment and not be consumed typing away in my laptop. But I always ended up doing backlogs or doing work because I felt like I don't deserve to do all the fun things because I wasn't done with all my work. I guess what I'm trying to say is everything has its own time. I know that sounds so fucking cliche, but it's the fucking truth. I mean, I don't have any time management skills whatsoever. It just looks like I have my shit together, which trust me, I don't. But yeah, girl is trying. I guess what I'm trying to say is we need to find the balance between working and still having a life at the same time. I really need to, internalize this one because sometimes I get so caught up and sometimes I feel like my work is my life, which shouldn't be the case. Lesson number 2, rest is productive. I remember when I was a kid, I used to hate taking naps because I felt like it's such a waste of time. Like sleep is such a waste of time. That explains my height. Look how I turned out. But I used to hate sleeping because I'd rather, spend my time writing than taking naps. But when I got into college, I finally realized how important sleep is. Like when you had a fucking long day and you just want to rest and just lay on your bed existing silently. But after all of those things happened to me, especially when I got over fatigue, I finally learned the hard way to give your body time to rest, and don't let your body tell you to rest because it's not fun being sick at all. I guess it goes back to my guilt, the guilt of not working. That's why I don't let myself rest because I feel like I don't deserve to sleep or rest because I wasn't done with all my backlogs yet. So I feel like it's sleep is luxury and I don't deserve it. But now I realize that rest is definitely part of your routine because if you don't let your body rest, then you will not function well and it will affect your work. Lesson number 3, normalize failure. One of the things that I really want to put out on this video is to be very authentic and candid to you guys because I want this video to be like, you're just chatting with your friend or, you're just catching up with your old friend or you're just having a coffee date with me. So yeah. Also, I don't want to portray myself on my channel as someone who got her shit together because I absolutely don't. I don't know, I think people perceive me that way because I get to do all these amazing things, which I'm super grateful for. But I just want to show to you guys that there are also a lot of down stuff that comes along with these. When I lost the elections, I was super devastated about it. I immediately felt the burned out kicking in, and I don't know, I guess what I was super bummed about was not really that I lost. It was more of the frustration of giving your all, but still it wasn't enough. But I guess that's the beauty of democracy. It's all about what people want. I was just pretty sad about it because I couldn't live up my AOC fantasy, being a badass in Congress. And when I lost, I was just, okay, what the fuck am I going to do for my 4th year college? And the worst thing about it was I couldn't pursue the resolutions I prepared. Then after some time, I realized that, there are a lot of platforms that I could still pursue my advocacy, the kind of projects I wanted. One of the women I look up to the most is Yara Shahidi, and whenever people ask her, are you going into politics, she always explains that she is policy adjacent. So when we talk about policy adjacent, what she meant by that is, you use your advocacies to influence policies. So it's more about creating initiatives and advocacies that would hopefully influence the policies. And I guess I have been doing that in my 3rd year, and I hope I will still continue it during my 4th year, just like what we did last month, which is the celebration of Pride Month. We created a project called Side with Pride, and we conducted numerous events giving platforms for everyone. So what I learned about this experience is to really normalize failing. I don't know, because I'm a writer, I'm an artist, so I have this creative perfection in my head that I just have to know everything. I don't know, whenever I tell this to a lot of people, they always tell me that they can absolutely relate. Every time I don't know about this topic or I'm not really informed about it, I immediately feel so fucking dumb and I just scold myself like, you uncultured bitch. But now I'm starting to, remind myself and change the perspective and change my mindset that, it's okay to not know everything. I mean, that's why we're in college, right? To, learn and grow. So I guess I just have to give myself some room for space and for, making mistakes or, fucking it up sometimes. So for me, we have to normalize setbacks. We have to normalize failing because, a number of votes, number of followers, numbers of likes, or numbers of, grades of subjects or, test scores. Those things are just numbers. They don't define who you are as a person. I guess what I'm trying to say is that, true success is not really about getting accomplishments or, getting this much following or getting the job. True success is about getting through the failure, hearing the no's, and surviving the numerous rejections, and not letting those things make you doubt your capability, because in yourself, in your gut, that you are capable, and you don't let numbers dim your light. Yes! And that is the end of my TED Talk. But seriously, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys found comfort in this video, or maybe some of the topics that I've delved into were #relatable. So if you want to talk about it, you may comment down below, or you can DM me and let's chat about it. I hope this video also made you get to know me a bit more, because I realized that a lot of my videos don't necessarily let you in or let you get to know me a bit more. So if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to request anything, just comment down below. If you guys like this video, these kinds of videos, you may subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos and for you to get notified for my latest updates or videos. Follow me on my social media accounts at downcastpoetess on Instagram and Twitter to get to see more contents like this. This is Downcast Poetess, aka Patch, saying yes to happy reading and happy life.